And we're back, just like we promised, for once.
Yeah. So yeah.
Here come
Now
more
we're in
glorious
Eggman's
2D
funky
levels.
disco. Now we're in Eggman's funky disco palace.
Yep.
Really, what else could you call
I have no idea. Oh, but what I do know is these disco balls are fucking obnoxious.
it?
A little bit? I think it's more than a little bit.
All you have to do is stand under a platform.
Well, obviously I have problems with that.
Yes you do somehow.
And did you catch that empty purple wisp capsule? Which could have easily wrecked the rest of the stage, but since we don't have it, can't yet.
We do not yet have Pac-Man.
That's a fitting way to put it, yes. Speaking of Pac-Man, how about that Street Fighter X Tekken?
How about that? What?
The latest in Capcom crossovers.
Oh. Looks pretty cool.
Pac-Man in a Capcom fighting game. This makes sense.
Because it also has Namco involved, so yeah.
Not only that, he's riding a Mokujin, but I'll get into that if I ever do a proper comm for that.
My favorite surprise character in that game is the US box art Mega Man.
Cause he's fat.
Yeah.
Making it easier for cosplayers around the world.
Indeed.
A sad but true fact.
And to be honest, the design choice is kind of weird here, because if you didn't give a crap about rankings, then you could just stay in the middle the entire time.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it comes down to with quick step bonuses. They're the easiest way to get an F with most boss fights as well.
Yeah, I'll just spam quick step for the win, and it's a guaranteed S rank pretty much.
More red rings. Are we ever actually going to commentate on what the red rings actually do?
They unlock supersonic.
Well, yes, I mean the actual game land for it.
Oh, should we do those stages?
Perhaps. But for now, we're focusing on the main playthrough.
Change forms with the green wisp or the air-soaring hover form.
Oh gee, thanks aliens who gave me abilities that I've known since SA1.
Yes. How does Tails know all this shit anyway?
The power of the Miles electric device he's had since Unleashed, question mark?
Yes, his currently non-working translator.
That too. Those jokes really are hit and miss, but they're completely exempt from the DS version for whatever reason. Except for like the very first cutscene.
Yeah. I guess it's because Dimps knew they weren't funny.
Oh damn.
And honestly, there's barely any humor in the DS version.
Yeah, it's just... You can't call it anything but Sonic Rush 3.
Yeah, except without Blaze.
Pretty much. Well, Blaze is there, but you don't play as her.
Well, yeah.
She's just, you know, dangerously standing near giant cakes. When she's a fiery cat, which could easily melt the ground she's standing on. This makes sense.
She is only Shin-chan.
Pretty much.
And this is really the only extensive 3D section.
Pretty much, more or less. Doesn't mean it isn't marvelous to look at, though.
Yeah.
And just flying around as hover itself would give you even more points, so that S rank's bound to be coming somewhere, eventually.
Yeah. And Generations kind of went the opposite direction, because most of it was 3D platforming as far as modern stages go.
Mm-hmm. But we'll cover that eventually.
Yes.
Oh yeah, total glitch, by the way. Went down the trail of rings for the light dash, only to come right back up, somehow.
Yeah. Might have been because Okay, yeah, I can't explain.
And I do believe these are the absolute most amount of rings I've ever gotten in any color stage ever. Not even on my main file have I gotten this many rings. So this is glorious indeed.
Yes. Hot damn, 316 rings.
Which, coincidentally, correct me if I'm wrong, is also the number or scripture that's most affiliated with WWE professional wrestler Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Huh. And wouldn't it have been something if you got 360?
Yes, it would have.
Yes.
Coincidence?
I think. Yeah.
There you go then. There's an easy red ring under the beginning of this stage, but I just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
So instead of
If
just
you-
gonna fly around like a deformed blimp to some funky music.
So yeah, if you want to know where the red rings are, well, too bad, because we aren't going to show you.
Not the ones that are out of the way, at any case.
If they're like right in our path, it'd be like,
Like so.
yes, like that. There's no way you can miss that. And why did I taunt you with so many rings and you obviously can't get through all them in time?
It's because you're too slow!
Oh! It's like in Sonic 06 in that section in Crisis City where they make you run to the side of the ring.
Even though those are what screwed you over on the most part anyway.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you want those rings? You want those rings? Too bad! Scripted event.
Mm-hmm. S ranks. Glorious. Glorious, I say.
Yeah!
It'd be a shame to break the actual S. It's so shiny.
And boss battle time.
Yes.
And we're not even halfway into the video yet.
Can you believe it?
I know.
This park is huge.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Eggman could be anywhere.
Pay no attention to the man behind the giant alien generator.
Good, but I'm right here behind this generator. That's it, Hedgehog.
And I should have pointed this out
Stand there and
earlier
be
in the
nice
parts, but
little target.
if you've noticed, there has been a little bit of desync.
Is that you, Hummy?
My one-touch capture card may finally be beginning to crap out, which means I just need to hurry up and get a new one all the faster. But yeah, it also somewhat interferes with this cutscene, but I'm going to try my best to edit it in post. That is all from the editor's notes.
I see. It's not too bad.
Just saying. Normally it fixes itself, like, mid-recording, but, you know, for stuff like this, it's obnoxious.
He's my buddy now. What have you done to him? Me.
He is obviously mind controlling him, Sonic.
Wait, I love this bit. Wait for it.
That runs on alien energy counts is doing something to him.
Does it? Strokes me. That's like a boss.
To get to me, you're going to have to go through your best friend.
That's the best part of the cutscene. Does it?
This turned out much better than I could have hoped. And
That's
I
just
only
the
just
greatest Eggman bit of all time in this game, or one of them at least.
In fact, the only way to make this better.
Yeah.
You never see him, like, when he's taunting, you know, Sonic and friends. You never see him stroke that mustache.
want to do this?
You should do it more often.
He should. He really should.
And, oh yeah, and,
You all right?
once again, talking about Generations, the
Am I?
writing in that game isn't quite as good, but they still got Eggman perfectly.
Lousy, cheap alien energy. Huh? Ran out of juice.
Man, that's some short battery life.
Lots more. And
Yeah.
then I won't just control one little punk, but the whole universe.
Listen
In
to the
meantime,
latex of those
enjoy
gloves,
the
man.
park. I'll leave you your own private tour guide.
Tour guides suck.
No they don't. Please don't kill me.
Pay up, Tails. I told you he had an evil plot, and coming here was a good idea. There it is, straight from the horse's mouth.
We didn't bet.
Wave sadly.
Yes.
I think the whole betting thing is just, it just proves that he's been to Casino Opus a little too much.
Yeah.
Chase that ship
Not to
down.
mention-
Way to the west.
Not to mention in June of this year, he'll actually be of age to gamble
Yeah.
and do other nefarious things, but I won't get into those. This is a child-friendly series.
Yes. He'll be able to drink alcohol, buy guns.
Etc., etc.
Yes.
Which makes you wonder just how Shadow does that when he doesn't technically age. And he's supposed to be Sonic's age as well, 15, but I digress.
Because he's technically
Pretty much. That's what it amounts to.
Yeah. And you know he's been smoking. How else would he have such a gruff voice?
Oh yeah, there's a boss fight we should be talking about. Pardon me, I so silly.
Talking about gameplay, what are you? You are crazy.
Positively. But anyway, back to serious matters, quote unquote. What you do for this boss fight, as you've been watching me do for the past 4 or 3 hits so far, just run up and continuously use the homing attack unless you have the laser disc, which does the equivalent of, I believe, 3 homing attack strikes.
Yes. And this boss is recycled for Asteroid Coaster, so...
As are the first 2 bosses for their respective zones.
Yeah, because every boss after this, with the exception of the very final one, are shamelessly recycled.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Yes.
Well, this one I don't mind being recycled, and it's actually quite fun. And the music's to die for.
To die for.
Also, have you noticed that the, like, these result screen backgrounds for the boss fights have been, like, just radically different for no adequate reason whatsoever?
Oh, because I don't really pay attention.
And I think it's this one, in fact, that's used for the credits.
Huh.
Not like we're gonna be talking over those. 15 minutes of credits, my
Hey,
ass.
Sonic, did you give the guide your
At least it has 2 catchy songs.
I gave it to him pretty good.
And an entire full orchestral track.
Yes.
It's
Apparently they're that fucking long.
It's pretty much the Unleashed credits, but without funny pictures.
The energy he's stealing from
Yes, all you can do is, like, smash through the credits with wisps.
Literally, you get to see the names of the people who made and helped create this game, make it as good as it is, and then hopelessly demolish them with lasers and other junk.
Yes.
pretty gassy. Maybe the smell would knock him out? I don't know, something doesn't seem right with that.
That's what I said. It made no sense.
Let's continue to talk over this translator joke, shall we?
Yes, doesn't it just never get old?
So, no burps. Well, that's a relief.
Tell me about it. So basically, Eggman is using
Like we said before, it's just hit and miss.
Hold their planet in orbit while he scoops
Well, now
the
he's doing
aliens all
exposition.
up.
There we go.
Hold a whole planet.
Well, it's tiny, but still, yeah.
Okay, fine.
Little planet, maybe?
Generators? Well, I have level
Which is
2.
gonna be in Sonic 4
If my
Episode
math
2.
is correct, that
For
means
no
there's
adequately
more
explained
than
reason.
one.
Oh wait, CD is part of Force Continuity now. Silly me.
We should get moving.
Yes.
The aliens don't
Honestly, I
have much
don't know
time.
why
Once I start
no one
moving,
expected that
I
all
don't
along.
need much time.
It's just, why, Sega? Why? I would say it's just shamelessly promoting a remake, but what Capcom's done with and I quote, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition version 2012, I can't really be mad at them. That is the full title, I'm not shitting you. But anyway.
Yeah.
Cowboy Eggman.
Yes.
Oh, Mike Pollock. If we lost you, I think the world would implode.
Yes. Then again, we've already lost Dan Green.
If we lost them both, we just could not handle it.
Yes.
And again, he was stroking his mustache. He really needs to do that more often.
Yes. And apparently Sega loves Cubot's pirate voice. Because that's his only voice in the DS version of this game, and the 3DS version of Mario and Sonic at the London Olympics.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's Wally Wingert for you, who I believe is the new Vector.
No, that's Keith Silverstein.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But yeah, Wally Wingert was Riddler in the Batman Arkham game.
Hey, you told me.
When it is,
Yeah.
it will be the crown jewel
As well as a
my
bunch of other
amusement
cool
park,
stuff.
The greatest amusement park in the universe. I floated so hard I pulled a muscle.
And he claims to work out.
Tisk tisk.
Join us again for Planet Wisp.
Yes. Indeed. I am so